Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. The NBA second round tips off tonight on Monday evening with a couple of really great games, and the late one is probably going to be one of the better second round matchups of these playoffs, and it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading into Oklahoma City to play the Thunder. And the Thunder come in as a 5.5 point favorite with a total of 211.5. Now, this should be a very exciting, high-flying series between these two very young and athletic teams, and the two teams split their regular and season series 2-2 against one another, both straight up and against the spread. However, both teams won at least one game on the opposing team's floor, both straight up and against the spread. Now, both teams also were dealing with some injuries throughout the year, so not exactly the greatest trend to look at this point. But for this game, I think the spread at 5.5 points is pretty much a wash. It's probably right around 5 to 6 points of where this game's final spread will end up. However, the total of 211.5 does seem a little bit too low for these two teams, and even though the total split 2-2 as well for these two teams during the season, the over and the under, off of a 7-game series for both of them, their defenses could just be a little bit tired coming into this game, especially because the two teams aren't a great matchup for one another already. So points could be really starting to fly onto the board early in this series before the two coaches have a chance to make any adjustments. Should be a very fast-paced game. I expect both teams to want to play up in pace, run a lot off of misses, and get fast break, easy buckets at the rim, especially Los Angeles, who really relies on that as a big part of their offensive percentage. Now, the first game between one another, like I said, could be used to feel one another out, so to speak, and if that is the case, I think there could be a lot of points scored in this game. I expect the matchup between Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook to be a wash. Both players will probably score a lot of points on one another. I definitely expect Paul to play better in this series than he did in the previous series, and at 211.5, I think the over is the play between these two highly powered offensive teams. I think the defense will start to come later in the series, but here at the beginning of the series, I think offense is going to be the name of the game, especially these first two in Oklahoma City. So add over 211.5 to your NBA picks tonight. Best of luck to you on that one. If there's still time, make sure you check out my play on the Wizards and the Pacers game one as well tonight. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.